Okay, so today is Saturday the 27th of March, and we've got another package here, so yeah. Clearly from Amazon. And in a much bigger box underneath, I think I can see a little invoice in there, because that of mine. No, okay, that's fine. Oh, if anything. No, okay. Oh, it's gotten damaged. It's gotten bloody damaged in the post. How the hell can you put it in a box this big and it's still got damaged? Right, that's going back. That's going back. That's fucking annoying. How the hell can it go in a box like this and still get damaged? Fucking hell. Literally, just look at that. It's bloody bashed at the top. How the hell do you manage to do that? Right. And I've seen several people buy other Futurama sets and they've got reviews where the box is damaged and they're just like, oh, well, it was damaged. No, I'm not happy with that, so that's going back. That's going back, that. Okay, so today's the 31st of March, and I've got a package here which is from Pepsi Max, and I'm not quite sure what this is. To be honest, I think it is just Pepsi Max, but I could be wrong. Basically, there was this thing happening on Facebook, if you lived in Newcastle area, where you could sign up to have a sample of some Pepsi Max, I think, and I think that's what this is, but who knows, it might just be the most boring unboxing ever, if it is just Pepsi Max, if it is literally a bottle of that. Yeah, it is literally... it is literally just a bottle of Pepsi Max. Okay, because when it said liquid, I was just like, oh, is this a thing that you add water to? And it's like, but no, it is literally, what is this, a 1.25 litre? Yes, it is. It's a 1.25 litre. Oh, well, it cost me absolutely nothing. So, yeah. Free 1.25 litre bottle of Pepsi Max. Which, yeah, I mean, can't complain about it. They sent it to me for free. It probably cost them more money to send than it's actually worth. So, yeah, there we go. Free bottle of Pepsi Max. What an unboxing. Okay, so today is the 2nd of April. And this package here has come from Australia. And I'll tell you a bit about it in a sec when I show you what it is. This should be my invoice, yep. They've actually just used newspaper, yet this is from an actual shop. Anyway. We'll put this down. And we'll... So, this is the, at the time, newly released Easter Bunny figure. Yeah. And here it is. And this cost me a fair bit, but not too much. It cost me, I think, about £25 total, including the postage, which isn't bad if it was released here in the UK, which it might be, but there's been no signs of it being released in the UK. Obviously, if you're an American, this is exclusive to Walmart, of all places, but yeah, it's actually cheaper to get things imported from Australia, which is halfway around the world from us, literally furthest part from the UK that it could possibly be. it's cheaper to get stuff imported from there than it is the US by quite a lot. For example, if I wanted this same figure imported from the US, for one, Walmart doesn't import, but so I'd have to go on eBay, and it would probably cost me about £50. I'm not joking. So yeah, I mean, the Lefty figure was the one exception that I had to basically get it imported through eBay through the US, and that cost me, what was it, £45 or something along those lines, nearly 50. So yeah, here it is, the Easter Bonnie figure, which is from the Special Delivery game, which is weird that they're doing that, but the only reason I think they're doing it is because, well, look at it, it's just a Wave 1 Bonnie figure repainted. It's a nice easy variant for them to do. So this is basically the exclusive figure, part of their new mini wave, which is on the back here, which is of the Chocolate Chica, Chocolate Bonnie and Chocolate Freddy figures, which I do have all on pre-order. They are actually available to pre-order in the UK, so I'm doing it that way because it's a lot cheaper. But no sign of this anywhere in the UK. I got this from Aussie Collectibles. Yeah, this is where I imported mine from. So yeah, there we go. There we go. Not really much to say about it, and yeah, it cost me about £25 total to get it imported, which isn't bad. I mean, the price of the figure itself is just its retail price, essentially. So yeah, not really anything else. And what is it? Doesn't say the Walmart sticker on it. What does that actually say? I can't actually read it. It just says Special Edition, which is just one of their generic stickers, which I haven't seen any of yet. I'm sure I'll see some of them popping up on eBay soon, but yeah, I haven't seen any so far, at least on YouTube or anything like that, that actually do say Special Edition sticker. But as of all my FNAF figures, apart from the doubles I have, which is only a couple, it will be just staying in the box, just because generally I've got no reason to really open it or anything like that, and I quite like it. This box is a bit, I don't know, I mean, it's nice and colourful and that. I do prefer it to some of the other packagings that they've done, but it does just seem a bit generic, you know. It literally does. I mean, if it wasn't recognisable as Bonnie and have the, you know, FNAF logo on there, then generally it'd just be probably the most generic packaging ever. I really wish they would actually go back and do some of the other figures. For example, the toy animatronics. To this day, Funko, who have the license, have not done any 5-inch figures for the toy animatronics. None of them. None of them, which is, I don't know why they haven't. I guess because it's no longer relevant, and obviously, you know, we have these. Also weird that they're coming out after, at least after the special delivery ones. Not the special delivery ones are coming out after the security breach ones, which is really weird. Again, it's just actually, I do prefer having stuff like this. At least this is more interesting than just the blacklight variant. So yeah, but other than that, that's it for this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Okay, so today is the 9th of April, and got a couple of packs here. This one I did open to check that wasn't damaged, because my family just left this on the floor for it to be stood on rather than picking it up because they couldn't be asked. Anyway, this cost me £7, which is the deluxe edition, or the whatever edition, of Lewis Capaldi's first album. And as you can see, it is actually signed. And I'm debating whether to actually open this or not, to be honest, because I've actually listened to the album before on Spotify, and apart from that one single that I will not mention because people will be sick of hearing it, it's kind of, the rest of the songs are just like, eh. So yeah, I basically got this because, you know, it's a signature version of the limited edition version. So yeah, there we go. That's that. Anyway, time for this thing. So let's open that up. Oh, so this has come all the way from the US, and this cost me quite a bit to get imported. I think it cost me £53. We can see it's about there where it is. Oh, we're zoomed in a bit. There we go. So this is the BoJack Horseman official soundtrack. Well, the soundtrack for the first... I don't know if this is just for seasons 1 and 2, or whether it's 1 to 3. I think it's for just season 1. No, wait. Yeah, I think it's for just seasons 1 to 3. Because, yeah, 1 to 3, because this came out in 2016 originally on a picture disc, which I never picked up, and the reason I never picked it up is because it was a little bit more expensive, and then this was only released in the US in 2020, which I had no idea about, and this was limited to 1,200. In fact, it says on this sticker here, right there. So yeah, there it is. And again, there's going to be on, ooh, should I open this? Should I keep it sealed? This one I'm going to open. So, yeah, there we go. You can see all the tracks in there listed. I'm wondering if it comes with a digital code. We'll see. We'll also see. What side is this going to... Trying to get this open is going to be another task entirely. Now, you know, I could have got the picture disc, but yeah, this cost me £53 to import. The import charge was basically just as expensive as getting this, and this is sold out. So yeah, come on, nearly. Ooh. It's nearly open. It's nearly open. But yeah, I got this from Discogs. Was it Discogs or Discography? But not directly. Actually, the guy actually said, "Oh, if you do it just through PayPal rather than going through the website and using PayPal, you'll give it to us for, I think it was about a tenner cheaper, or thereabouts." So basically, I got it for a slightly cheaper price, so you didn't have to pay those. Hey, we're nearly there. There we go. I farted down with that for a bit. It's in a paper sleeve, which again is... But I will... Oh, no, wait! Oh! It's actually a plastic lined sleeve. That's good. Oh, that's nice. So, there we go. So this is a splatter vinyl, or marble vinyl, or swirl vinyl, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah. There it is. It's quite nice. I do quite like it. So yeah, that is quite nice to have, and I'm really glad to have this in my collection. There's nothing else in there. So yeah, this will just slide back as one of the rarer vinyls that I have in my collection. Because although you can find these, they are bloody expensive. If you want to find the picture disc as well of this, then the picture disc is... To be honest, you can find the picture disc for pretty much the same price as this version. I preferred this version to the picture disc, and the reason is because I've had a bit of a bad experience with picture discs in that they're not normally pressed that well these days. Generally, there's sometimes air bubbles and that, whereas this, yeah, I generally prefer this. Plus, it's nice to have the artwork in that, and it just looks nice. So, yeah, but that's it for this one. Okay, so today is the 10th of April, and we got a package from Amazon. So, Oh yeah, Amazon do not have plastic lined pull tabs, which makes it more difficult sometimes. Anyway. Start this. Oh, so this here is The Likely Lads, the 1976 film, which came after the 1960s TV show and also the 1970s Whatever Happened to the Likely Lads. So I did actually own this on DVD, and I was planning on getting the Blu-ray at some point, so I did. Now it cost me £11, and also, and it loves to advertise this on the front, in 2018 they found 2 of the original Likely Lads series missing episodes, both of them from series 2 in 1965. So yeah, basically those have not been seen in at least 50 years. So yeah, interestingly, this Blu-ray case is clear, apart from the Blu-ray logo, which is odd. Whoa, it just fell down. And also, it's a slimmer case. Yeah, it's a slim case. It's not a regular thickness. So yeah, unfortunately, Rodney Bruce has passed away, so the only one left is James Bulman. So yeah, and the thing, if you've never heard of the Likely Lads, you can go and research it, and can also find out the reasons why this film was the last Likely Lads related anything that ever happened. And that's because of the falling out between James Bulman and Rodney Bruce. So yeah, and there's many reasons for that. Mainly James Bulman. Yeah, but because let's try and find a way to open this. Actually, I've got scissors over there. What the fuck am I doing? So yeah, this was released on Blu-ray back in 2019, and I've only just got round to actually getting it now. I was meaning to get another pint, but yeah, released by Scudo Canal, who hopefully, when the Doctor Who 60th anniversary comes out, they'll actually re-release the Dalek films in 4K Blu-ray. So that'd be nice. Yeah, there we go. This is also available on DVD, and this is also the only way to get the 2 missing episodes as well. Then they haven't released them in any other form at the moment. So yeah, there we go. We got a nice, well, that's a thick booklet. Let's get the booklet out. Is this a booklet? Or no, it is just a booklet. So there we go. There's well, it is quite a lot of information in this thing. That is something you do not see very often, and if you do, it's normally in box sets. And also, the thing about the Likely Lads is that it was filmed where I live. A lot of it was filmed in Newcastle, and places doubling for Newcastle, like a lot of it. The actual pub that they filmed in, I think, is in Whitley Bay, and I think I've been to it as well. But yeah, they generally film in the northeast, around Newcastle, which is where I'm from. So it does have that kind of, you know, special little place in my heart that's from where I am from. So there we go. And then again, just the Blu-ray. I don't know why it's in a thin case. Don't know. Yeah, there we go. And then this is less exciting. This is something I bought, which is, as you can see, it's just a slim drive enclosure. And you can see that has just fallen out, but there's no drive in here. This is for something that will be coming soon. So yeah, there we go, a slim drive enclosure with, unfortunately, an attached USB cable, which has a bit of cellophane on it, which I will desperately try to get off, perhaps to no avail. But yeah, there we go. There we go. It's quite a nice little slim unit, and it has some bay there. But there we go. That's a couple of things that came off Amazon today. Okay, so today is the 11th of April, and I went and picked this up from the sorting office. So they haven't been to the sorting office in quite a while. So, yeah. Oh, I'm opening it the wrong way. Oh well. So, if I just put the camera down. Finally, at last, we have the Vanny figure. Vanny the Fanny. So, yeah, here we go. This is the figure that everyone, wants out of the new wave. So this finally arrived. Jesus Christ. It took forever to arrive, but here it is. And taking a look at it, the problem with this figure is that they've made it with the pop-in snap ball joints, which work really well for the animatronics. However, Vanny is not an animatronic. Vanny is a human in a costume, at least presumably. The game is still not released at the time of recording this. You can see her feet there, but I will give it credit where credit is due. This is, from what I can tell, a completely new sculpt, which is very rare for Funko. Funko do not normally do new sculpts for anything, but with Vanny they kind of had to, because, she is a complete costume character. But yeah, using the ball joints here and there and that it doesn't really match up. They should have done what they did with some of their Rick and Morty figures, in terms of their just like a regular arm joint rather than the ball joints that they've got here, because it does make it look more like an animatronic rather than a human dressed as an animatronic. They do include a knife. That's nice. It actually would have made more sense if Funko had used their glow-in-the-dark paints for Vanny's eyes, so her eyes would glow like they do in the game. So it would be nice if they'd done that. But other than that, I mean, it is quite nice. It is quite nice, especially for what it is. But to be honest, Funko, if you didn't know, are actually going to be doing some security breach PVC statues, which, as of yet, do not have any UK release date. In fact, I don't even know if they're coming to the UK. If they don't officially, then I will import them, though I won't if I don't have to, because bloody hell are they expensive to import, like really expensive. But the statues look, at least on the prototype images, look absolutely fantastic. So yeah, here we go. And also at the time of recording this, I think there's an announcement that they're going to do, so the next wave of figures is going to be based on the Halloween update, for the FNAF Help Wanted. So yeah, again a little bit random, but we'll see what happens with them. Again, nothing else major announced, but yeah, there we go. So finally, I have all of the security breach figures, which is nice, including in all of them. So yeah, and again, this is also annoyingly the first, proper wave without a Build-A-Figure, which again was annoying. But I can see why they've dropped it. I can see why there are advantages to dropping it to some people, because it means that if they want a certain figure, they can just buy it. They don't have to buy all of them just to get a Build-A-Figure. But also means that if you are, like me, just planning on buying all of them anyway, it means you're missing out on a figure for the same price. So yeah, there's kind of pluses and minuses to it. But hey, there we are. Okay, so today was the 13th of April. Now, this is also, if you live in England and Wales, I think as well, at least, today was the day that basically lockdown restrictions were lifted for stores and outdoor restaurants. So yeah, yesterday, sorry, at the time of recording this, on the 12th of April, stores and outdoor restaurants, could actually reopen. So yeah, so something I've bought here from HMV is 3 vinyl sleeves, which cost me £1. No, £2. Sorry, £2. 75 total. Again, not that exciting, but much better to get from the store. This I got from CEX, and I do hate CEX. I don't really hate them, but this was the cutest way to just get something like this and get a warranty with it as well. So this is, I think it's 320 gigs. Yes, it's a 320 gig Seagate 2.5-inch hard drive, and this is going to be for the PS3 that I keep at my granny's, which, as we can see here, is going to take a bloody long time to back up 120 gigs worth of stuff. The PS3 at my granny's, I don't use really for gaming. I use it basically as my media device where I play Blu-rays, DVDs, and also keep Blu-rays and DVD rips stored on the hard drive, which is why it was full. So yeah, that's why I got this, because I was planning on upgrading it to an SSD. However, because of, the shortages in any PC components at the minute, SSDs are, not ridiculously expensive, unlike graphics cards and CPUs, but they're still, more than they normally are. So yeah, for me, this was only £6, so for £6, 320 gigs, yeah, that's fine. I wanted to get the 500 gig one for £8, but they didn't have a CEX near me that had it, and I didn't want to pay another £2.50 for the delivery. So for me, as long as this works, and hopefully it should, then this should be absolutely fine, which I'll just put over there. So we have a record here. Now this someone has clearly resealed this record case and just put a bit of duct tape over it, which is something I've done in the past when I've sold records. So this was bought off eBay, and I think it cost me £13 or just shy of 15 for this. There it is. And it is Jamiroquai Runaway 12-inch single, which Jamiroquai singles, at least, especially the 12-inch ones, are becoming quite rare and quite highly sought after. I mean, you can see the original price here from Virgin. $3.99 was the original price, but that was back in 2006. Today a 12-inch 12-inch single would at least be a tenner these days. So yeah, has a matte finish as well. So that's interesting. Like with the hole in the back. Yeah, it's just in a paper sleeve, which I will be replacing. But the record itself does look to be in pretty good condition. I mean, stuff like this, when this was released, this would have been bought. There's only 2 types of people who would have bought this back when it came out. Collectors and also DJs as well. Basically, they're the only 2 types of people who would have bought this back in the mid-2000s. I do quite like the artwork. I would really like Jamiroquai to re-release Dynamite and A Funk Odyssey. They're the only 2 albums that have yet to have the re-release treatment. Because at the moment, A Funk Odyssey, I think, is the most expensive one you can find. I think it's like £300 or something like that, if you can find it anywhere. So yeah, that one, bloody expensive. So yeah, Now, this package, I think this is my mum's, and she's just used my bloody details on, because I know she used my email address for something to get money off. And she did this without bloody asking us. I think this is... Yeah, that's my mum's. I thought that would be hers. That's what. But yeah, so that's it for this, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Okay, so today's the 15th of April, and this package. That'll be most likely my invoice. So, this is the Rick and Morty cassette, which, yeah, it's officially out of print, but you can see it now and again. I just noticed the Rick and Morty logo on here is actually just a sticker on the cellophane, but... which, you know, it's kind of just like, oh, now I kind of don't want to open it. But yeah, this cost me, I think £9 something, just shy of a tenner. Which, yeah, that's about the right price for this. I do remember when HMV had this, they had it for £6.99, but that quickly sold out way back when. So yeah, this is only the soundtrack though for... Again, I think is it the first 3 seasons? Or is it just seasons 1 and 2? I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, by now it's about time really they did a updated edition, really. Same with the BoJack Horseman soundtrack, it would be nice if, you know, they did an updated edition, especially for BoJack Horseman, because that show is now over, so now they can do a complete soundtrack. With Rick and Morty, well, you know, obviously later seasons still use, you know, tracks and stuff that are on here, so but regardless, you know, it is what it is, and it is quite nice to have it in my collection. I'm debating whether to open it or not. If I see the vinyl of it someday, I might get it, but it's not a soundtrack I was desperate for, to be honest. I just saw it at a good price, so I decided to get it, so yeah, there we go. Okay, so today is the 16th of April, and this thing has been opened out of the brown paper bag it was in, because my mum thought it was hers, even though it had my name in the biggest fucking letters you could ever see. So yeah, I don't know how she managed to confuse that, but unfortunately that's the way it is with my mother. She assumes everything is hers until proven it isn't. Luckily though, she didn't get into the contents. So this items like this are starting to become a bit more collector-y. I've noticed as of recent, prices have been going up on them. So yeah, it's a McFarlane toy, and some of you might be able to tell what it is already. And I missed my knife. I don't want to damage this. Just gonna set the bubble up. God, remember when toys came in plastic clamshells? Yeah, they don't anymore. They don't anymore, they're generally cardboard. But back in the early 2000s, that's exactly what happened here. So yeah, this is Shrek. But not just any Shrek. Yeah, this is a silver version made by McFarlane Toys. And here it is, and it's quite large actually. This is quite a large box. And I'm going to have a look actually to see how much I actually paid for this. I didn't pay a lot. I do actually have a story behind this, because this isn't the figure I intended to get. I intended to get the Shrek Outhouse set, which is quite a rare one, and someone was selling it on eBay. Bidding was £10 or make best offer. I made a best offer of £20. However, they accepted a best offer from someone else for £15. So either they have a grudge against me, or they just didn't see it. But yeah, I paid £2.99 plus £4 postage. So this came at £7. So yeah, to be honest, that's probably about what its retail price probably was. Maybe slightly more. I don't know. It is a larger figure. You can just see the oversize of this packaging, how large it actually is. I'm trying to think of something to compare it to. In fact, actually, yeah, here's something to compare it to. So here's the Vanny figure. I guess just look at that, the size of the two packagings. Jesus Christ. Nowadays, you know, they're trying to make the packaging as small and as minimal as possible, whereas here, huge! You can see some of the other figures in the range. Ooh, that's gotten a bit... I don't know if it was like that before. It's got a bit damaged in the post. I don't know. I'll have to check the pictures of that if not. Because it wasn't very well packaged, really. It was just mainly just wrapped in bubble wrap. Also, we've got Puss in Boots on here, which is interesting, because... which there is the Puss in Boots donkey figure, which that one is pretty rare. I would like to collect them all, but yeah, I think this is this made by McFarlane Toys? Mega Entertainment. So this isn't the McFarlane Toys. Okay. So yeah, these figures are a little bit of an oddity because I don't really know much about them, but. And there is obviously a regular version of that, but the silver, it just looks so weird. It just looks so odd, but I weirdly kind of really like this. I would like to track down the Puss in Boots and Donkey, and I have seen the Shrek in the armour before. That one's quite nice, but yeah, I do really like these. And it is quite huge. It's in the shape of a shield as well, or a crest. But yeah, there we go. Happy days. Happy days. Okay, so it's the 18th of April today, and before getting to this, I went into a flea market for the first time in at least 6 months, probably more, and I got these. Now, although the sticker price says £3, I managed to batter the guy down, and I got them both together for £4.50 for both of them, which I think is a pretty good price for Batman and Batman Forever. I was originally just going to get Batman, and the bloke said, oh, you know, as obviously one could do a discount if you buy more than one. So I had a look, and the only other thing that was of some interest was Batman Forever, and the only reason I like that one, to some degree, is because of Jim Carrey. Now, Batman 89, I was going to pick up the 4K Blu-ray at some point. I still might at some point when it goes down in price, but so you know, to this day, I still don't own any Blu-ray of it. Never mind 4K Blu-ray. So yeah, finally upgraded that from the DVD. Batman Forever, I never bought on DVD. I had it on VHS. In fact, I still do somewhere. So yeah. But these are obviously the older transfers. Unless they used... I don't know if they used the same transfers for the 4K releases. I think they did new ones. I can't remember. Oh my god. Warner Brothers. Artwork on the disc on a Warner Brothers release. What is this? Witchcraft. Yeah, which is weird because the DVD doesn't have any artwork on it. It just has the Batman logo embossed into it. Let's have a look at Batman Forever. Yeah, again, artwork. Wow. Bloody hell. This is an oddity, isn't it? I will be ripping those at some point. Anyway, this has come from Wow HD. And it took me a while to actually, literally, I was bored one day on Google, and I thought, I wonder if they have ever released it. And they have, which makes my DVD of the first season now completely pointless, but hey. Come on, I think they saw it. Come on! It's stuck to the inside. Yep. Final Space, Seasons 1 and 2 Blu-ray, hooray. And I think around the same time as this, they did Harley Quinn Seasons 1 and 2 as well. So yeah, this is I think it's a 3-disc set, and also it's a thinner Blu-ray as well. It's not a regular sized one, just to show the thickness comparison you see there. That this is a thinner one. I don't know why they keep doing that. But first of all, let's just say this is much better artwork than the DVD. Okay? I do have the Australian version of Season 1, but this Blu-ray of Final Space Seasons 1 and 2, which you can also get on DVD, has only been released in the US. I can't see any other releases, but it does look a lot better, and it's kind of nice, you know, combining the two on there. Well, yeah, let's open it up. Oh, this is a Warner Brothers release. Okay. This is a Warner Brothers release. Didn't expect that. Ooh, that is a very flimsy plastic. That's why I don't like these thinner ones. They're very flimsy, cheap plastic. So disc 1 is Season 1. Like all 10 episodes of Season 1. And then disc 2 is... how many is that? 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first 8 episodes of Season 2 and special features, and then the remaining episodes of Season 2 plus special features, because Season 1, it says special features. Season 1 has literally like 30-second special features of basically either cast and crew talking about the episodes briefly for about 30 seconds. They're more like trailers, really, than anything else, but yeah. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the Season 2 special features are. Now, if you live in the UK, obviously it's on Netflix in the UK, but obviously you don't get special features. It's on HBO Max in terms of streaming services in the US. Again, I don't know if you get the special features on there or not. Couldn't say because we don't have that over here. I'm assuming you don't. But yeah, this is quite nice. This cost me £18, which again is a pretty good price. You can find it though on places like Amazon for about £25. But yeah, I got this from Wow HD, and yeah, 18 quid for this. Pretty good. So yeah, very happy with that. Alright, it's Monday the 19th, and even though what is in this box came out today, officially, I won't bother giving it a separate unboxing because it's not really worth it. If it was a steelbook or a limited edition version of the film, then I would, but otherwise, oh, it's in a slipcase, that's nice. So this is Willy's Wonderland, which I have to thank my dad for buying me this. This was £12 on Amazon. It was originally, when it was pre-ordered initially, it was 15, but before then it went down to 12, so we ended up paying 12. It's only available on Blu-ray and DVD in terms of physical releases. I know a little while ago it was released digitally in the US, and I think it's also being released digitally over here, though you can only rent or buy it. I don't think it's on any streaming services yet. I think, is it on HBO Max in the US? I can't remember, but anyway, I wanted to go see this at the cinema actually, because I think it was meant to get a cinema release, but obviously, you know, COVID-19 and that, so yeah, there we go. So this is basically the I Want to Be a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, which we still haven't got yet, you know, all these years later. I mean, come on, Blumhouse, you know. Every time you get a little update saying, yeah, sure, we are working on it, definitely. But anyway, here we go. So, yeah, to be honest, this film, to me, you know, just has to be fun. And, you know, I've heard reviews on it. I've kind of avoided as many reviews as I can on this, simply because I don't want it spoiled for me. All I know about this, really, is that Nicolas Cage, you know, fights some killer animatronics. And to be honest, that's all really I needed to know, really. So, yeah. It does get bonus points for artwork on the disc. But yeah, there we go. Also, why isn't it not one of those cheaper ones? I swear Blu-ray cases are getting cheaper. Actually, I know why. This is a 1/4 double Blu-ray case. But at least it's the regular thickness. You know, and it's not that incredibly cheap, flimsy plastic. So, it does get bonus points for that. So, yeah. Looking forward to watching that. Probably start watching it after this. Done with this video. Now, this next item, I can't show the packet on camera because they put my address on both sides. And I don't know what is happening to the scissors. Where are the scissors? Where are anything? I'll have to get another pair. Isn't this fun? I could edit this out, but you know me, I can't be fucking arsed, can I? So, this item that I'm opening, I ordered from the American thrift bookstore in the US. I ordered it from, and basically, you know, it was past the due date on when it was supposed to arrive, and I asked my family at home, because it was delivered at home, I said to them, you know, has anything come for me? And they went, no, definitely nothing has come for you. And turns out two other packages had come for me and they hadn't bloody noticed. Because they'd just been pushed through the letterbox and they hadn't noticed and they were just left on the floor. Ooh, this is in pretty good condition actually. So, oh, they put a sticker on the side. So, a lot of you'll be going, what? And so, the audience will probably have, there'll probably be two main reactions. They'll either be on, okay, whatever, and then they'll be on, hang on, there was a book. So yeah, this is the Sly Cooper short story, really. Yeah, and apparently, according to this, the publication date was apparently 97, but on the back of here, it has the PlayStation 2 logo, and it just says copyright 2006. So yeah, weirdly, if you look at it on Amazon or other places, it claims to come out in 97. I'm not really sure, but yeah, as far as I'm aware, this never got a UK release. And annoyingly, they put a bloody sticker on the spine, and I'm gonna see if I can get it up without destroying everything. I know I could probably use some WD-40, but yeah, I think this is actually coming off alright. Hey, it came off. It came off. The spine, that's good. I don't want it to be ruined. So yeah, so by the time I contacted the company and told them about it, they said, oh yeah, we'll go and give you a refund. So I've ended up technically getting this for free. I even ordered a second one, which I've had to cancel. So yeah, I do really like the artwork on this. It is really nice. And again, that looks pretty much like when we're on the cutscenes from Sly's 2 or 3, really. But yeah, I don't know. I might scan this in because I don't know if there's actually a scanned in version of this. But this is in really good condition, especially compared to some of the other ones I've seen. But it does have, you know, actual artwork in there occasionally. So that is nice. Though they appear to be, let's double check. They appear to be from the games. There is an official Sly Cooper comic, but that thing is incredibly rare, and there was only 2 issues. Also, is this damaged or is this part of the design? I can't tell. Oh, it's a bit of a sticker. It's a bit of a sticker there. There we go. That came off. So yeah, there we go. That was an interesting thing. It's just a nice little, weird anomaly to kind of have in the collection. Well, let me know if you want us to do a reading of it or scan it in or whatever. And then we've got one last thing, which I'll have to cut the invoice out of. So yeah, this last package cost me, I think it was £62 total, and it came from Germany. So yeah, what could that be? Well, there was a little hint at it before, where I sort of teased it when I unboxed the Likely Lags, because if you remember there was something else in that box as well, which was for, newspaper from Germany apparently. Nah, it's this. Anything else in there? Nope. Okay. So this is an LG BU40, was it BU40N, I think it is? Yes, it is, the LG BU40N, which is a 4K friendly Blu-ray drive. Now, according to this, the firmware is version 1.0, which, if it is still version 1.0, then I won't have to downgrade it, which, hey, happy days. If it isn't, then I will have to downgrade the firmware, but this, to me, is basically the best 4K Blu-ray drive you can get. It's also the most sought after one as well, because it is one of the few out there that is basically a laptop drive or a slim drive, which means that it can just, be powered via USB. It doesn't need anything else, which, again, is a great help, particularly, when you're going on the go and possibly wanting to rip 4K Blu-rays. So yeah. So this cost me £62, which apparently is unused, and it could be. I mean, there's no signs of where. It doesn't really matter if it is. But the prices on these have gone up quite a bit. I'm not sure if this model has been discontinued or not, but the prices have definitely gone up quite a bit on them. For example, when I got mine with downgraded firmware. Basically, the guy had downgraded the firmware for me, and that cost me, I think, was it £95 or something like that. If I wanted one without the downgraded firmware, it would have cost me, I think, £65–75. Whereas now, the prices have skyrocketed. Now, at the moment, they've gone down slightly. You can get for about £85 on Amazon currently. On eBay, the prices, you can't get cheaper than £100. So, yeah, this one I got imported obviously from Germany. So yeah, and it is quite a slim drive as well, and which is why I've got the enclosure. So yeah, overall very happy to have an extra one of these, and I basically bought this just so I've got two of them, just because, good price, might as well have two, and it means if I wanted to, I can rip two 4K Blu-rays at the same time, or regular Blu-rays at the same time. So yeah, overall, that's it for this bit. Bye bye.